Hello and welcome. I'm Tony Embrey, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And thank you for joining me today. I wanted to come on briefly and talk about a product that we offer. It's called Paper Pumpkin, and it is a subscription service. You can get it month to month. You can also purchase 3 months prepaid, 6-month, and 12-month prepaid subscriptions. There's a little bit of a discount when you prepay for a longer time period, but you can just do month to month. It's $22 a month, and it comes all inclusive with everything that you need to create the projects. And so I don't know about you, but I enjoy getting something that's all inclusive in the mail, so I don't have to look for supplies. I could just take it out and work on it. So right now is a perfect time where we're shut in and not able to get out so much. And if you know people that are in your life that could benefit from a craft box, then you could think about subscribing to them or they make great gifts for young people or older people, and it's just really, really great. But I wanted to come on and talk about it because before I became a demonstrator, I signed up for Paper Pumpkin, and I really wasn't, sure. I'd never made any cards before, and I just wanted to get out of the card buying in the stores. I just wasn't happy with the selection, and I thought, well, I'm creative. I'll just make something. So anyway, I found out about this, and so I decided to try Paper Pumpkin. And so this is last month's box, and I'll show it to you. I got together with one of my locals, and she signed up for Paper Pumpkin, and so she got her first box. She came over and we worked on some cards. So when you open the box, it's all wrapped up really nicely, and then you'll see there's a flyer that comes with it, and this was called Lovely Day, February 2020, and it has instructions. So you can see on here this is what's included inside. So it has everything to make all of these cards, and there's envelopes, and there's adhesives and stamps and colors and everything. So you don't need anything else really to do this, because everything's there. My phone cord out of the way. And then when you open it up, there are step-by-step instructions of how to suggestions of how to actually create the cards. Of course, if you already use our products, then these would coordinate really well with and you can use them however. Lots of people use these items to complement other cards that they're making. So look at it like a supply box, because one of the really, really special things for those of us who like to stamp, this is adhesive. So this is they're like double-sided little discs, but that's what you use to put everything together. Here, if you have glue, you can use glue or whatever, but that's what comes in the kit. So it comes with exclusive stamps for this particular set, and they're not anywhere else. You can't buy them anywhere else. So they are only with this, with whatever the month's set. So it's just really cool. So if you are familiar with our products, many of our stamp sets are around $20. So this subscription is $22. So every month you'll get all this stuff, plus you'll get stamps. And so this is a cake. And I was going to show you, these are the layers of the cake. I guess you could make a flag out of it, but those are so you could stamp the actual whatever color. For this particular set, we have they send us a little stampin' spot. And this one is called Rococo Rose. It's one of our colors. And you can see that it's a little block of color. And you use that on our stamps. We also, when you subscribe month to month or 3, 6, 9, or 12 months, they will send with your first order one of these little acrylic blocks. And it's exclusive to Paper Pumpkin. You could also buy them if you want more of them in our catalog. They're $2. We have the larger blocks, which are a little bit thicker. They kind of hold your fingers. You could purchase these. I think this particular size is $4, but we have lots of different sizes of them because some of our stamps, they're really, if you really get into it, there's a whole set of stamps from really tiny to big, the blocks, because you know, it's nicer to have the surface area to get the whole piece on. This one will fit on there perfectly. But anyway, so that's food for thought there. So we have, it comes with stamps. And then I typically don't make all the what's in the box, because I like to use the paper pumpkins to familiarize people with the company. And so when I have a new person that's interested, I will pull out the paper pumpkins and we'll make some cards, because it has everything. And then I encourage people when they're starting, if they're just, you know, to start out with a month-to-month subscription, or if that works for their budget, or, you know, do a 3-month, or send it to someone who they think might enjoy it, you know, like a preteen or something, or even younger children. But anyway, so I do it for that reason. As a demonstrator, I don't, you know, I just use it for that. So it's more, so I did 3 cards with one of my local friends came over, and she had gotten her first box. And so I said, well, why don't you come over, we'll go through it. So we made one of each of the cards together. So the colors are just really pretty. And this one, I was showing you the cake. So this is the card I made with the cakes, and it has these like foam letters that are so popular now. So these come in the kit too, I'll show you. And then everything is a punch out, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. And then you stamp the sentiment that you want. And so the sentiments, I love sentiments. We have such great sentiments. So there's, I don't know if you can read these or not, but there's congratulations, and you could say have a, whatever, this is you're the greatest, hard to read this stuff here. You're the greatest reason to, and you could celebrate, or there's wishes, just all kinds of lovely, all kinds of stuff that you could choose from to put on there. But this cake, you could see that I colored it looks like a red velvet cake, isn't it? It's got one candle in it, so. Okay, so that's that. And then here's an example of an envelope. So if I was gonna make this card, for example, then here's the cake. So you just would punch, it's all perforated, and it just punches out. It's really easy to do. So there's the cake, and then I would pull out, if I wanted to, I could pull out the cake and overlay the stamp with this Rococo Rose, or I could just stamp the red velvet cake layers if I wanted to, if you're from the South. Or just like red velvet cake. So you can see this is the flower that you could use on any of the other ones. And so this particular overlay goes onto the card base. So you would put your slice of cake, for example. You saw how I did it. You would stamp this, and then you would glue this, adhere this to the back of here, and then put it on here. And you could do, it also comes with dimensionals, which are the foam, these little pieces of foam. I've taken it out of the kit, so I can't show you, but these little pieces of foam, and they would lift it up a little. So you would put them here, lift this up, so you'd have separation between the cake and that. And then you could take one of these, it says celebrate, which are also their foam, and they are sticky on the back, so you could pull this off and stick it on here, so you could see how easy that is. So this one has wishes on it. So this is the card, and then when you finish the card, then you could just put it in the envelope, put a gift card in there if you want, and then close it up and mail it. Isn't that cute? So that when your friend or relative gets this, they would pull out this cool card. And on the back, you could write a little note, or inside and tell them you made this card special for them. Anyway, so that's what's in our paper pumpkin. Here's the little stamping spot. I'll show you. I just got the new month in the mail late yesterday, actually. So I didn't open it until just a couple minutes ago, because I was working on it. This is my second video, and I'm learning to do videos, so I apologize if if I'm saying, if I'm just going on too much. But anyway, so it's a paper pumpkin. I will set that one aside. This is the one for this month, which is, you get a free set, free extra set of stamps with it, which is cool. So this is March. You can purchase them up from the 10th of, the month to the, I think the 11th of the month or the 10th. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. I don't want to quote it wrong, and I've got it written down. And it's in when you sign up, you'll see it. But it escapes me at the moment. Anyway, this came. So here is an example of the stamp set and what you could do with it. And so we have 2 sets of cling stamps. I love the boots. So these boots, I've seen some cards that people have done, and these are just, they're just adorable. And then this one, I don't know if you can see this, but this one has like little flowers on it, so you can overlay it onto something. But they're boots, and there's some cute little flower grasses. And this one is like a front door. Wouldn't that be cool? And this looks like clover. Looks like clover. And then there's a cute little buddy. And there's a basket of, look like pansies. Those would be really cool. Anyway, that's one set. And then this one says, Let Love Grow. It has some little raindrops. There's a flower. And these are, looks like rain clouds to me. You could use them as bushes. You could do all kinds of things with them. And then this looks like a texture. So it says, wishing you brighter days ahead. And no matter the weather, we are in this together, which is really appropriate for now. And this looks like a heavier rain, or maybe a traction. I don't know. I haven't played with it yet, so I'm sorry I don't know everything. But anyway, these are the 2 stamp sets. And again, you can't buy these any other place. So if you subscribe to Stampin' Up, if you're a regular stamper now, it's totally worth subscribing to the kit every month just to get these, because they are amazing every month. So this particular month we have basic gray that came with it. I didn't open it yet, so, but you know it looks just like the other one, just different color. So when it comes, it's all completely sealed. So you can see this particular one has some other little ribbed string, and it's kind of like a minty color, like a spring greedy. And then these are your adhesive dots, and so they are double-sided. So you know, you could you put it down, when you lift it up, it'll stick, and then you just pull that little piece off there, and it'd be double-sided. So that's what you'd use for your adhesives, or you could use glue or whatever else you have. But this is what comes in the kit, so you don't have to have anything else. So these are the cards that all the materials are, and you can make all of these cards with this kit. So you can, again, use these materials to do other cards. But you can see there's the buddy and the cute little boots, and they've overlaid those flower designs on top. It's just adorable. Look at all the boots. So this would be really fun to do, and I can't wait to. It's called No Matter the Weather, and it's March 2020, and I just think I can't wait to take this apart and use it. I'm going to do that later, but I wanted to share it with you. So I appreciate you watching for me. And I want to talk to you a little bit about, so next month, April, so if you sign up now, because you can't sign up for this one now, for March, this one's done, but you can sign up for the next month, and if you sign up by the 10th, and the April edition is going to be Mother's Day, Father's Day, so it's going to be 8 cards, 8 envelopes. We don't know what they're going to look like, but it's going to be family oriented. So all of the everything's going to be for, you know, those upcoming holidays. So they have complimentary. The colors that are being used in the kit are all complimentary. And so I pulled out the stamps just because, I pulled out the ink because I wanted you guys to be able to see, just if you're not familiar with the quality. So this is one of the colors. This is the Mambo, the Bellad, Babo, or Mambo, depending on where you live. So I call it Mambo. But you could see, look at the paper and how close the paper and the ink are. I mean, if you stamped it on here, one of the cool things is when you stamp on color, you could still see the image. It's really cool. You should try it. anyway, stamp color. But anyway, it's just amazing to me. But anyway, I wanted you to see how close the inks are because I didn't pull the papers out to show you. I'm just going to show you the ink because it just takes up less space on my tabletop. So this one is Bella Babo. So this is a coordinating color to whatever's in the kit, which we don't know yet. It's a surprise. This one is Early Espresso, which is a nice deep brown, which makes me want more coffee. This is a Crushed Curry. It's a very vibrant yellow and almost orange. And then this one is Shaded Spruce, which we also use a lot at Christmas because it's just a really nice green. It looks shamrocky too. And then Pear Pizzazz, which is a nice green. This kit has, I mean, this particular one month uses 4 greens, which is cool. These are all complementary to whatever's are in there. So you won't get these inks, but the papers and whatever's in there will be complementary with these. So if you wanted to use these colors on other on other cards or whatever, then you could. It will be complementary to whatever's in the kit. So here's the soft seafoam green. So we've got all these colors. Aren't they beautiful? But I just wanted to share that so you could kind of see. They always give us something to tell us what's going to happen that month. But this is the paper pumpkin. And then if you order, I know today we have two more days left in the month, but if you're just so taken with this and you think you want to try it, the 31st, if you sign up by the 31st, our celebration ends on the 31st. And for celebration, you get I'm sorry, I need a little cheat sheet because there's so much information. The 3-month prepaid subscription, you can choose 1 free level 1 celebration item. So I'll show you. This is one of our catalogs. And so at a glance, I'll explain to you. So this is a level 1, the 50, where it says free with $50. So these are ones that you could choose as long as they're still in stock. This is they can sell out over time because of course lots of people are making purchases. So anyway, there's a Father's Day one that's there. I think I have that one. There's a Rise and Shine, which is the coffee one, and this one is the Father's Day. And so those you could get for the wood. So that's what these look like. These are rubber stamp. So that's that. And then I wanted to show you you could get this Thoughtful Bloom set for the one, for the free $50 one. And then this particular punch that goes with it is $100. So that's a small bloom punch. And so that's for $100. So that just gives you an example. So you could stamp these and then pop them out, cut them out with a punch. I mean, you could just have this and fussy cut them. So we have so many options with our products, which is awesome. So I just wanted to do that. So if you just want to sign up for it or give a subscription, then if you do a prepaid for 3 months, there's a 6-month prepaid, and so you will get 2 of the level 1s or 1 of the level 2s, which is $100 item. And then for the 12-month prepaid, you'll get 4 level 1s or 2 level 2s. So you could go onto my website and sign up, or you could, if you have questions, you can please send me an email or contact me, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And again, you can sign up for, these are prepaids. So if you sign up for prepaids, and they will charge your credit card when you sign up for it. So you'll go through and order it, and then they will send you an email with a code to use. And then you'll go and sign into Paper Pumpkin, create an account, and then use that code to start your subscription. And so you could just send that to someone and have them do it. Just send it as a gift without doing that part and just print it out. So there's 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Or you could just do the monthly. But the monthly, if you just do the monthly, it won't benefit from the celebration. But I do the monthly. It's the first thing that I did when I joined Stamp It Up. Before I became a demonstrator, I did the paper pumpkin, and I absolutely love it. I've given it as gifts, and it's $22, and it's free shipping, and you could send them to other people or whatever. And people love them. And I wouldn't spend the time to talk to you about it if I didn't think it was good value. And I really do think that you'll enjoy it. So I really appreciate your time, and thank you for watching my video. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. And I've typed this down here. It'll be on the video as well, in the text in the comments. But this is my address for my store, and then here's my email address. But all of that will be there. But it's you could see it here, and then I'll put it at the bottom. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I will see you soon. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.